Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Dewan Ryan, and I am here with breaking news. We have my assistant backstage at the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. We are going to be checking in with her occasionally throughout this broadcast. But if you are wondering why I am here with breaking news. We are just discovering, it is just now in, that Gizelle Bryant has just been demoted to second chair. And that is second chair, not only on her side, which is the right side that she is usually on, but she has now been moved to the left and is seated behind Wendy herself. We have Wendy in first chair, and Stacy has now replaced Gizelle as first chair. Who do we have here? We caught Tia. We caught up with Tia. So give me one moment. I'm going to get over to my assistant. What was that? You have Tia? She ready? All right, let's go ahead and see what we have to say to Tia. Well, hello there, hip hip cheerio. As you know, this is my first reunion, so I certainly was not expecting to be first chair, but I will say I was taken aback that I did not see that Gizelle was first chair. It was quite a surprise to me and the rest of the cast that they chose Stacy to be first chair. And, I have my issues with Stacy, so, there's no need to rehash that. We'll save that shortly for the reunion, but... if everyone loves her and that's what the people would like, if that's what Andy chose for her and that's what they, decided upon, then good for her. I didn't get a chance quite to speak to Gizelle just yet. She seemed to be a little upset, if you will, and she kind of brushed past me. But since I'm sitting next to her on the couch, I will get a chance to see for myself how she feels. So wish me luck. I hope all goes well. I'll talk to you guys shortly. Cheerio. All right, well, there you guys have it for yourself. It looks like Giselle's not taking the news too well so far, so yikes. But I'm glad to see that Tia was able to put her issues with Stacy aside and wish her the best. I guess that was a congratulations. I guess she, was happy for Stacy too. While we wait to talk to the other ladies, let me give you my thoughts on the seating chart. So on the left side, we have Wendy first, then we have Gizelle second, we have Tia third, and then we have Monique fourth. So I think that this is actually solid. I think Wendy deserved first chair. This was Wendy's best season, and as I've said before, Wendy, despite the money not being hers and despite the items being returned, I think that she put that money to good use. So girl, if you gotta do a little scam Uncle Sam been robbing us all these years, so shit. If you wanted to get back at Uncle Sam and go get you some Louis Gucci Prada, I think you put it to good use. Now, it may cost you a few years in the penitentiary and whatnot, but you at least put it to good use. She served us fashion down. So she got first chair. She had an amazing season. Skin was flawless. Wigs was flawless. Shoes was flawless. House was amazing. The Happy Eddie is hitting. So I wish Wendy well. I really do. That's my girl. I hate to see it for her. So I think it was well earned. Hopefully she get to come back for next season and kill it again. Gizelle absolutely deserved second seat. And I'm glad they put her behind Wendy because those two actually, they bonded this season. So it was good to see that. It was good to see them be OGs and step into that role, which is more than I can say for Ashley. And it seemed like they actually handled it very well. All right. Oh, speaking of Ashley, it looks like we have a word from Ashley. All right, I'm going to bring it back over to you. Let's see what Ashley's thoughts are on the reunion. I think it went amazing. I'm second chair. Stacy can kiss my ass. Somebody hand me a Corona. All right. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for that song. I didn't know we were going to get a song live here on this broadcast. What a treat. Now, I don't know if we can air that last part because we are on a live broadcast, but please tell Ashley thank you for those vocals. Thank you for your services. All right, now let's get over to the right couch. Stacy has stepped up and claimed her throne. Stacy is now first seat, which was well deserved. Let's give it up for Stacy. Let's give Stacy a hand on a well deserved accomplishment. She has stepped up to first chair and dethroned Gizelle for the first time in 9 seasons. Gizelle has been first chair for all 9 seasons. Can you imagine? Season 10 comes, your best friend then got booted off the show. Your best friend is so low down and butthurt about being booted off the show that she ain't even show up for y'all podcast event that y'all was filming. You know, anybody else, hell, Sharice would have at least been happy to come up, get a little 30 seconds. It don't matter. You kick her off every season. She would have been like, I could get a 30-second little slot. Sign me up. Yes, this is our podcast. This is our party. Hey, bravo. Sharice would have ate that up. But Robin was so hurt. She said, shit, you take your ass up there if you want to. I know I won't be up there. They ain't cutting me no check. Shit, I ain't coming. Imagine season 10 comes. Your best friend leave you hanging, embarrass your ass at y'all group event for y'all podcast that you filming at. You got all the ladies up here. You got Stacy up here dragging Cookie, dragging the little plant that y'all done placed on the show to try to break her down with this whole Chris Samuels storyline. She done dragged her, then put her finger in her face and got her ass escorted, got an escortion out the party, and then voluntarily said, well, I will leave your whack ass party if you don't want me here, bitch. Peace. I'm out of here. Your little stank ass party that your best friend ain't even show up to. And then you try to come along and act like you kicking her out of a party that she was already leaving. Then left her name off of the robe, didn't give her no card, didn't write no nothing down for the tab and the binder about her. You been shading this lady all season. You say her breath stank, you trying to tell her she need mints, all type of stuff, just for her to turn around and take your seat. Karen ain't even on the show no more. It's all these damn new people. Like, this should have been the one season that it was like a no-brainer that the OGs would be in the first chairs. But the newbie came and took you out your throne after you've been shading her all season. Ooh, it gotta hurt. Oh, I know she gonna cry in the car. You will be crying in the car, girl. Oh, okay. We got Ashley as second chair. Let me get back to that. Kiana is third. Angel is fourth. Jassy is fifth. I think I would swap. This is difficult. I want to say I would swap Tia with Angel. Or not, oh boy, oh no, oh, excuse me. I want to say I would swap Tia with Ashley. I guess, only because Kay and Angel got on my nerves, so I guess Ashley could be second, because we like Tia, but Tia didn't do too much this season. She was just cool. She was just kind of there. I could see why she's third. I guess Ashley didn't deserve to be second chair right behind Stacy, but I guess because nobody else deserved it either, we could leave her there. They could have put Jassy where Ashley is, to be honest. Kay as third. That's fine. That fits. I'm not mad at that. Fourth, Angel. This is another one where it's like, y'all really could have swapped her with Jassy as well, but I guess because Jessie is the friend of the show, and then y'all tried to play her when it came to her wedding, and when it came to that flight where y'all had her and Coach in the back of the plane, damn near where they pouring the ginger ale, and she got off an hour after the damn flight had landed. I guess where else was she gonna be? She probably just happy to be up there at all. So I guess the seating chart is solid. I don't think Ashley deserves second seat. I don't think Kay deserved third, but where else was we gonna put them? So I guess. Oh, we have Kay. Okay, all right. Oh, let's buckle up. All right, over to you. What the Kay gotta say? I thought we had a word for. She walked off. She walked. She. Oh, okay. She walked off. She walked off. She said no comment. Okay. All right. That's to be expected. So where was I before we were rudely interrupted? Okay. So yeah, the seating chart. I don't think certain people deserve certain seats, but by default, it's like where else was they gonna go? So there was no other place to put them but behind the stage. Actually, I wouldn't have been mad if a few of them had just been interviewed from behind the stage in the dressing room. But Angel, uh, uh, looks like I spoke her up too. We have a word from Angel. Okay. All right, let's see what Angel has to say about how the reunion's going and her seat placement. Well, I would just like to say so far that the ladies have acted exactly like I expected them to act, which is rude and classless. I expected so much more from the ladies, but they have shown me that they don't expect more from themselves. They're okay with sitting there, just being nasty and just constantly throwing jabs and being mean girls. And I am above that. I came here to sit down and hash things out and expose the truth. But instead, everyone wants to sit here and throw out lies and throw out digs and jabs, and I am not here to participate in that. And I was completely and utterly offended when the ladies and when the host Andy Cohen sat there and was laughing at the ladies attack me. I expected so much more from the host of the show, but instead he sat there and chose to participate in the nastiness. Well, it sounds like Angel's having the experience that I thought she was going to have, which is why I said they could have interviewed her, from backstage, but I guess I'm supposed to be being more professional and having a little more class. So, Angel, I hope the rest of the reunion goes a little better for you. I am looking forward to getting down to the tea on, did you get evicted? Did you voluntarily leave? Are you coming back? What's the whole tea with Colorado, Potomac? Are y'all still looking for a house? Y'all still looking to move? Was it all fake? Was you just moving to film? I hope we get to the bottom of that. But when it comes to Wendy, I am hoping, especially because she's first chair, that she doesn't just deflect the whole time. Now, I know you can't get into the full tea because you are in a legal battle right now, especially with like the government and like with, this is a real live thing. This ain't just no he said, she said. Like, girl, this is a big deal. So I know she can't get into everything, but girl, give us something. Give us how you felt. Give us what the night was like in jail. Like, was you in there crying? Was you in there, well, I don't, do the women clench when they go into jail? I know the men clench, but what was it like? Like, was there a stud in there gonna rough you up? Like, yeah, get me. Like, what was it giving? Did you sleep on the cot? Did you get out early? Did you cry in the car home? Like, what was Eddie thinking? What did he say? Like, what happened when y'all first saw each other? Did y'all run up and like give each other a big hug and just like break down and fall out? Did y'all see this coming? Like, you can't give us the official tea of what happened in terms of the details, but you can walk us through the emotions and what the kids are thinking, and what your mom think. What did your mom say? How does she react? And what does life look like now? Are y'all still living in the house? Are you shopping at Marshall's these days? Are you shopping at TJ Maxx these days? Or is you still putting on Prada dresses? Matter of fact, we need to be pulling up this dress. Can we get Wendy? Can anybody get Wendy? Because that's who I really want to speak with. What's Wendy wearing? What she got going on? Because, yeah, girl, your dress should be from Ross for this damn reunion. What you showing up at? All right, let me see. Who do we got? Are we able to get Stacy, Gizelle, anybody? Okay. Oh, all right. Looks like we catching up with Stacy. What does Stacy have to say? Hey, you guys. Oh my God, the reunion has been so cool. Did you see Giselle's face when I walked up and sat down in her chair and she realized it was mine? She saw Stacey Rush's name in her seat. Oh my God, it was so cool. I've waited all my life for this moment. All right, well, it's good to know that Stacy is enjoying her new seat on the throne. Well deserved, Stacy. Well deserved. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, guys, I was hoping we would get a word in with Gizelle before we wrapped up. I feel like I got all my thoughts out on this breaking news and on the seating chart and my thoughts on the reunion so far. Hopefully, what I will say before we head out, I hope that Kay gives us some. I hope that Kay gives us something. I hope that Andy calls out how we, the viewers, have felt about her performance this season and her trying too hard and doing the most. And I hope that we're able to get some genuine, feedback from him. And I hope that she's receptive of it. And I hope she lets us know what she genuinely felt seeing that we weren't here for it and seeing what we said about her doing the most and trying too hard. I know she has had some interviews more recently where she kind of addressed it, but I want to see her speak about it amongst the ladies. And I'm curious to see what the ladies have to say about her performance. And if they also agree that she was doing the most and trying too hard. I know Wendy gonna say so, and I know Stacy gonna say so, but I'm curious if Gizelle, Ashley, Tia, and everybody else are going to agree with her and how she receives that. Is she going to be receptive? Is she going to still try to do the most here at this reunion? Are we going to get to see her navigate that and put that into action in this reunion and be receptive of the criticism that she's gotten so far? Or is she going to come up here trying to steal the spotlight and be the firecracker and trying to talk over everybody and yell and hoot and holler and do the most? So that will be interesting to see. All right. Okay. We got Gizelle. Ooh, all right. Let's see what she got to say, y'all.
I'm never going in that room. Yeah, I'm not doing that. What the is this?
All right. Well, straight to the point. I can't be mad at that. So those were Giselle's words. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this breaking news special. My thoughts on the Housewives of Potomac seating chart and reunion. Please be sure to like this video. Please feel free to leave something down in the comments. Share the video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And until next time, my name is Dewan Ryan. Peace.